Why would they? Hello and welcome to Content. I'm your host, Grayson Auth, and this week we're going to be talking about TikTok and whether or not it's getting banned. Now, if I'm being honest with you guys, this is like the 5th time TikTok has been attempted to be banned, and by the time this video is going live, we should know. We should know by now. TikTok may be permanently banned from all of our phones, or nothing, and we're all just chilling and still on TikTok, which last I checked there was a vote for a push for another 277 days. And you know, if I'm being completely honest with you, the entire situation is incredibly frustrating, and the fact that it's been happening for years now is also incredibly frustrating. Why is this happening? Why is the government trying to block an app from people's phones? Why are they forcing them to sell it to an American company? What is this? Why is America the place where we are open and we're always allowing people to come into our country and we're so broad and diverse? Why are we not allowed to have apps on our phone in a free country? It's ridiculous. The whole thing is ridiculous. And you know, there's so many different levels to it. It's like, oh, well, maybe the app it's taking data. Well, so is Meta, so is Instagram, so is Facebook. But you know, the difference is that those are American, not Chinese, and that's the issue. The whole thing is incredibly aggravating. It's just, why are we doing this? Why are we still doing this? God, and there's so many layers to it. Like the first time, there's the tic-tac-toe game, what clip that drives me insane. Every time I see it, I want to just bang my head through a window.
This is not an attempt to ban TikTok. It's an attempt to make TikTok better. Tic-tac-toe. A winner. A winner.
But you know, real quick before I continue, I do want to shout out a comment, as I've been doing. Shout out to Zay the Slayer 8428, where he said, "Can you address all the annoying Blue Chew commercials?" You know, I've thought about it. I really have. And the only issue is that they're just so perverted, and it's just, that's all it is. It's just like, nudge nudge, we're gonna have sex. And as entertaining as that would be for me to make an entire video about, I just feel like it's the same joke over and over and over and over and over again, and I don't want to do that. So, and you know what, they're getting paid to do it, so good for them. You know, if Blue Chew came to me and said, hey, do you want to promote this, I'd say no. But it'd be cool if they came to me. Not like that. Ugh. But back to TikTok. Thanks for the comment, X-Ray. And if you want to be on the next episode of Content, make sure to leave a comment. I'll read it. Thank you. Back to TikTok. Oh God, it's just a mess. And you know, thankfully, I've been watching this. I've been paying attention to TikTok. The first time they tried to ban TikTok, I uploaded my entire load of TikTok content onto YouTube, so it's all there. Even the ones that are copyrighted, they're blocked and they're unlisted, so I still have access to them. You still have access to all of my content. The only thing is I'll be losing 40,000 followers, which I really don't see ever. I don't even know their names, and honestly, the subscribers and people here on YouTube have more of a relationship with me than the 40,000 on TikTok. So as much as it would hurt to be losing that online credit, that's pretty much just all it is. And I appreciate them, don't get me wrong, but it's nowhere near as a community as YouTube, even though YouTube is only 2,000. Yeah, it's still sad. It's still tragic to lose that. And you know, TikTok helps pay for a lot of things, and having extra money is nice when creating content and being broke. So that'll also suck. You know, TikTok is kind of my second job when it comes to income. So if the government bans it because they don't trust it, because they are in charge of everything, I lose my second fuel of income. So it's fantastic. Tragic, really. I mean, it's just sad. It's just frustrating and sad. And yeah, it sucks. But a funny thing coming out of it is Red Note, or Redbook, whatever it's called. It's a Chinese app that is owned by the Chinese Communist Party, which is basically what the government is banning TikTok for, even though TikTok is not, and claims that they are not. But this red note is, and instead of going to YouTube or Meta or Facebook, everyone went to red note, and it's chaos over there. It's all in Mandarin, and it's crazy. It's a lot. But one thing that people aren't realizing as they're coming from TikTok to Red Note or Red Book, whatever it's called, Red, we're just going to call it Red, is that Red has a lot of regulations and rules and specific qualities to it that you have to follow, or else you'll get flagged. And when you get flagged, your account gets banned, because guess what? It is a Chinese Communist Party owned app, at least allegedly. I don't know that for sure. It's just what I've heard. It's at least a Chinese app from China, which China has a lot of regulations. You can't talk about religion. You can't talk about sexual content. You can't talk about politics. You can't spread misinformation. You can't repost your TikToks on there, and it all has to be original content. You also can't do like a bunch of other shit. It's just all over the place, and a lot of people didn't realize that and are getting flagged and banned, which thankfully I have multiple skits and stuff that I've made that are self-written, self-shot, self-edited, ready to go, and I've uploaded all of those onto Red Note because I'm like, why not? It's funny. It's just funny. And you know, I've gotten, I think, 70 views on one of them, so that's cool. Not much. It's fine. It's whatever. It's more so for the joke, you know, for the funny haha poke at the government. So that's great. So yeah, you can find me on Red Note if you want. It's just Grayson Auth. That's my name. And now China's full access to all of my information, probably. Just like Meta. Here's the thing. If you're afraid that your information is being stolen, that's like being afraid of breathing. Because let's be honest with ourselves here. Everything is chipped. Everything has a microphone. Everything is listening to everything. None of your shit is private. Your VPN, maybe if you have a VPN, you can save that. But if you don't have a VPN, you're just on your internet, everything you do is seen. Everything. So don't be afraid of it happening. You know, you're punching the air. So great day for content. Yeah, I mean, that's really all I got this week. It's just kind of TikTok, that bullshit, and, you know, the tragedy of it. So yeah, if TikTok got banned, that sucks. See you guys next week. Why would they?